Michigan from 7 until 9 p.m. It's Jazz by the Lake for 10 weeks straight. The John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023, starting June 30th through September 9th. Every Friday, parking is just $5. The John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023. Don't you dare miss it. This message is for the guys, the type of man that makes a statement without saying a word. It's all about the way you dress. The City Warehouse is the place for real men who know style. From the casual to the boardroom to a formal evening out. The City Warehouse has what you need to make a statement without saying a word. The City Warehouse, 22851 Greenfield Road in Southfield. Call 248-569-8888. And when you've got the outfit just 3 doors down, step into style to purchase shoes made specifically to pair with your outfit at Kingsman Shoes. All of your favorite styles, from the softest calfskins to the finest reptiles. The Kingsman has it all. The Kingsman Shoes at 22755 Greenfield Road, just 3 doors down from the City Warehouse. Both stores open at 10 a.m. Friday and Saturday and 11 a.m. till 6 Monday through Thursday. Make a statement without saying a word. The City Warehouse and the Kingsman Shoes in Southfield, Michigan.
Ladies, do you have a stylist? Are they good? Do they care about your hair? Do they care about your style or your curl? If you said no to any of these questions, then you should go to Menzie Salon, 22884 Ryan Road in Warren. Call 586-510-4545. At Menzie Salon, they care about your hair. They care about your cut, your color, and your style. Menzie Salon, 22884 Ryan Road in Warren. Call them at 586-510-4545. That's 586-510-4545. Menzie Salon, where they care about your hair. They care about your cut, your color, your curl, and your style.
I care about it too.
You've heard, now listen. WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.
Thank you, Van. Good morning on a wonderful Wednesday. We thank you, our God, for opening our eyes to brand new mercies today. I must say, I was having a really rough morning this morning, and he just calmed me right down. I had prayer with my pastor this morning, as we do every Wednesday. Worldwide Zoom call. Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church, if you want to get in on it, by all means, join us. My pastor does a wonderful prayer every morning on Wednesday. Morning, Janae. What up, Doe D. Henry? It's a wonderful Wednesday in the Motor City. The sun is shining, and we're still getting a little haze from those forest fires up in Canada and or northern Michigan. One of these days we're going to learn not to, when it's not raining or hasn't rained for 18 or 19 days in Michigan, it's not smart to go set a fire. If you do the Smokey the Bear thing, douse it with water, stir the ashes, douse it again. Common sense ain't common, no. Ooh, baby. It's time. We've got a lot of stuff to cover today. I want to thank each and every one of you for submitting all the wonderful and amazing ideas for the hot topic of the day. Hey, Patricia, how you doing, baby? Welcome to Wednesday. I want to thank all of you guys for submitting your ideas. Of course, I can't use all of them, but I did select a few of them that I'm going to use today, and I'm going to use them all over a period of time. So, Cassie is watching? Whoa. Good morning, Cassie. How are you? Welcome to the best part of your day, baby. Welcome to the Rise and Grind. This is Trijinde Oosterhuis. Baby Be Mine, covering that. Let's get this thing started the right way, because we got a lot of ground to cover. We are your new number one 24-hour streaming station that plays jazz and so much more. Cassie is listening. I'm watching. I'm amazed. We are WJZD Radio Detroit.com. And yes, this is a Rise and Grind morning, and I'm your guy, Don Allen. In with you on a wonderful Wednesday morning. We are halfway to the weekend, and I've got a musical vibe that's going to make your day sound so much better. You can stay with us all day long and into the night. At 12 noon, Maurizio Duduzio has an up-tempo jazz mix that'll give you just enough energy to get you through the lunchtime. At It also pairs well with whatever you're eating for lunch. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my man Kyle Lamont has exactly what you want to hear in jazz and R&B. It's the afternoon drive. It'll make you take the long way home every single time. John Barella, good morning, my brother like none other. That's the 2 o'clock Kyle Lamont in the afternoon drive. Then it's time to chill. That's when we take you to a point where you're already at home, you're kicking your shoes off. It's called Jazz at Sunset, the perfect mood-setting music after work. Then, tonight, I went through all that to tell you this, to get to this point, okay? It's time to chill. And that's when we take you to the Master Suite with Mellow Mike. Now, that being said, tonight is very, very special. It is very special because today would have been Prince's 65th birthday. And Mike has put together a wonderful mix of Prince's slow jams. And also, right behind that, good morning, Bruce Moore. No greater one. That's got to be my man Tyrone. What up, though? Right behind that at 9 p.m., we have a special interview with Electrifying Mojo and Prince after a concert held here in Detroit. So we're going to run that one by you and some more Prince songs to boot. It's going to be a wonderful day. It's the way we pay tribute to the Purple Man himself. Joe Nixon, what's happening, my man? CB. Hey, Corey. Cassie is watching. I'm blown away. I can't focus no more. Hey, Cassie. I mean, just caught me all off guard. But we're going to take care of you on this Wednesday morning. Like I said, Mellow Mike's got an outrageously awesome Prince mix tonight at 8 p.m. And at 9 p.m., we have a special interview featuring Prince and Electrifying Mojo done here in Detroit right after Prince had gotten off stage at a concert here in Detroit. So we want you guys to listen for that. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Judy Bruck, what's happening, baby? How you doing? Welcome to the Rise and Grind morning. Right after Maurizio de Luzio is, hey, what's going on? And Yvette, hey, baby. Now, right after Mike goes off, my man Gene Edwards takes you into the nighttime. That's what he does so well. Then it's Van Ness, J Square, and O'Neal Stevens breaks you back into the morning. Big Bob Thomas, teacher, educator, former athlete. You know, we up there in years now, Big Bob. You ain't playing football no more, okay? Yeah, but right after O'Neal Stevens, you got me. On this way this hour, we just started off with the cover of Baby Be Mine. And now this is music from Jan Ackerman. Also, we're going to hear Mesa, Grace Jones. Yes, Grace Jones. I'm playing Grace Jones today. After the break, I figure I'll put you in the mood for summertime because we got to do a classic. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. Once you hear it, it is the live version. But once you hear it, you'll know what it is. I'm not even going to tell you. Music and Weather Report is on the way. Frankie Beverly and Mays, Grover Washington Jr. We'll close it out with some Stevie to round off your morning. Like I said, we've got a lot of great stuff to talk about today. DTW in the building. Ain't that right, Ty? Tell them about it. Now, I must admit, I received so many responses that I was both elated and overwhelmed, and I did get some phenomenal responses, and I promise I will use every single one of them because some of y'all need some help, you know. You guys, I mean, really? My man Cristobal Flores need medication. Corey, what's going on? You back again? Yeah. Cristobal Flores, who gave me some hilarious ones. I was actually texting him back and forth last night, and he had me laughing in text. But I'm going to use them all. But when you look for a topic, please understand, you want something that is relatable, not too political, not racial, unless there's a serious incident that ignites a response. And I could be wrong, but you don't want to provoke an incident such as that. I bet you didn't know I put so much thought in all of this, did you? Richard Clemens Sr. Yeah. Yeah, but I do put a lot of thought into these things. It takes me a lot of time to put this all together. And by God's grace, he actually pops the ideas in my head. Well, he sent you guys to give me ideas this time, and you guys did not shortchange me. Marie Briand up in Canada. Good morning, baby. Welcome back. Where have you been? How are your parents? I hope everybody is doing well. My sister Delphine is with us. Good morning. So I got so many ideas, and I decided to use a few of them. But before I go into that, I am pleased and proud to tell you the tickets for the Blackbirds concert July 14th at Masonic Temple, a WJZD presentation, will be on Friday. And I'm going to make sure, because we're having a Zoom meeting tonight, and we're going full throttle with this thing. Let's see. Good morning, dear. So wonderful to see your pretty smile. But the WJZD radio station presents the Blackbirds and their 50th anniversary world tour. It will be July 14th at Masonic Temple, 8 p.m. Doors open at 7, showtimes at 8. We will also feature a local act. The group's name is Deja. And wait till you hear these boys go at it. Morning, Tiffany. I knew you'd be here, baby. I was waiting on you. I was stalling. You're home, getting ready to go head back to your parents for the summer? Wonderful. Teresa. Now, Teresa walked up to me, and she was like, you don't even know who I am. I was like, you got me at a loss. And she was like, we're Facebook friends. I'm Teresa Dubose. And I was like, oh, because when she smiled, it came back to me because all her pictures, she's smiling. And that's when I recognized you, Teresa. This is the Rise and Grind morning. Get your coffee, get your juice. I've got water today. No smoothies today. I'm just doing water. What's up, cuz? Week number 2. Let's go. I was just getting ready to get to that. I'm so glad you're with me. My cousin Garrett here from the Downriver Motor City Jazz Series. It will be this Saturday at John Dingle Park. Last Saturday, we turned up, we turned out. And we had a wonderful time. It's a showtime at 3 o'clock. Come and tell you, I know Dwayne. Dwayne say 3 o'clock. It's going to be at 3:01. He's going to be blowing that horn. This week, it's Eric Watson and my man Dwayne Parham. They'll be your live free entertainment with a beautiful backdrop of the beautiful Motor City River, the Detroit River, that is. I mean, if you haven't been to John Dingle Park, take Southfield Road until it ends, turn right, go a couple of blocks, look to your left. You're going to see us and hear us. You're on your way to North Carolina. Your grandson graduates tomorrow. My little cousin, my second cousin. That was my second cousin, wasn't it? Congratulations to my sister's grandson graduating tomorrow in North Carolina. Like I said, this Saturday, 3 p.m., the Downriver Motor City Jazz Series continues with Dwayne Parham and Eric Watson. I will be your MC along with Marvin Yates from WJZD Radio. Since Marvin is from that era and he knows the people, I figured no better way to get him on stage and let him say a few words. So we're going to have him up there. And we'll have another one next Saturday, the following Saturday. We'll close it all out. Are you guys ready? I haven't even gotten to the Johnny Lawrence Jazz Festival, the Kimmy Horn Jazz Festival, the Detroit Jazz Festival. There's so much going on. I realized that I sat up and counted. I have 17 Saturdays and Fridays where I'm booked solid. 17 in a row. I need a vacation. But anyway, let's get back to the hot topic. Do we have time? Yeah, we got time. We're going to do it anyway. Like I was saying, so I got so many great ideas. I decided to use a few of them today. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for the hot topic? I mean, I got to applaud you guys. Wait a minute. Whoa. You guys went out. And like I said, some of y'all need to be medicated. Especially Cristobal Flores. Not only we're gonna discuss a few of these, but what we will do also is I'll tell you some of the other ones that I will be addressing as we move forward. Okay. Right now, I've got so much on my plate, it is getting flustering. So I got a Zoom meeting to this afternoon after I get off work. And don't call me. Don't text me. Don't even, do none of that. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed, honestly. I need some rest. So, and I'm going to rest Thursday and rest Friday, and then I'm going to be fully charged for you guys on Saturday, okay? So, let's get to this. The hot topics of the day. First one is from my man, Cristobal Flores. Now, you got to understand that Chris is a stand-up comedian as well. So when he submitted his, I'm only giving you a few of the things that he submitted because some of them are a bit too hot for radio. His question is, if you're dating someone, when is it okay to ask them to cover the bill for a change? Or should you have to ask? What do you guys think about that? Marie, all I can say is that as busy as you are, please enjoy while you can. I do good. I feel good. Life is beautiful, yet can be short. You're right, Marie. I have so many wonderful memories of hanging out with all these beautiful people from all over the state and all over the country and around the world. And I'm thankful. Denise Brooks, good morning, baby. How you doing? I see you. But our first hot topic question, and there are a few. If you're dating someone, when is it okay to ask them to cover the bill? Or should you even have to ask? Now, my opinion on this is, if you're dating exclusively, you're only seeing this one person, they're only seeing you, and you guys go out quite frequently, you shouldn't have to ask, really. And some ladies believe that it is on the man always to pick up the bill. Not so. Not so. Maybe back in the 40s. But not so. I think ladies should, absorb some of the expense every now and then. Now, if it's a 5-star restaurant, the kind of joint where the waiter comes up, he doesn't even hand you a menu. He'll tell you what is on the menu this evening, and that is your selection. Because that's when your server does that. Good morning, Carolyn. Now, I know Carolyn's here because she's got some input on this.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you tell?
This is Grace Jones. I bet you didn't know this was Grace Jones. I love this vibe. And I love the sound effects of this record. But yeah, Marie says you can take turns. It's fabulous. And even you can actually, go 50-50. Or split it up any way you want. I don't think it's fair that guys should always bear the brunt of the expense of the meal every time you go out. Do you hear the music switching from one side of the speaker to left to right? That's why I love this song. Good morning, Carolyn. What do you guys think? If you're dating someone or if you're married to someone, is it okay to ask them to cover the bill, or should you have to ask them to cover it at all? This is the first of the hot topic questions. I got a bunch more. And I don't hear a lot of ladies responding to this, so they're like, let him pay for it. He wanted to go out and eat. You wanted to carry your happy butt out there too. Now, Ty says, I think whatever you decide in open communication, it should be discussed before you even sit down at the restaurant. Dare I say it, and I want to piggyback on what Tyrone is saying, before you even leave the house, or while you in the car. That will determine where that car is parked at, what restaurant it's parked at. Will it be a restaurant with tablecloths, knives, and forks and plates, or will something come in a bag at a drive-thru? Because, let's face it, I don't think we have any billionaires listening this morning. Dare I say it, any millionaires. I'm not sure. I don't know your banking situation. But Tyrone is right. Whatever you decide. Copy that. Thank you. You could have texted me that instead of putting it on the show, Corey. I appreciate that. But, yeah. For those of you guys coming to the Downriver Motor City Jazz Series, it starts at 3 p.m. L.J. Reynolds. Is this the L.J. Reynolds? My man I used to hang out with at roller skating, L.J. Reynolds, of the lead singer of the Dramatics, L.J. Reynolds, with us this morning. What's going on, my brother? Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning. Oh, man, now you know what I'm going to have to do. I got to move some music around. I got to play some Dramatics. I'm going to play it, and since I got to play it, I'm playing one of my favorite Dramatic songs, okay? Okay, you guys. There it is right there. Bam. Uh-huh. Yeah, my man LJ is listening. LJ
Hi,
Reynolds.
this is Jennifer.
Be right back.
You're listening
More
to
music. Ride and grind.
WJZD
Rise and
Radio,
grind.
Detroit.
Music on my mind.
The Blackbirds are coming to Detroit with their 50th anniversary tour. Friday, July 14th, WJZD Radio Detroit presents the Blackbirds at Masonic Temple. It's the Blackbirds, one of the most important bands of our times, and they're coming with all of their hits. Friday, July 14th, WJZD Radio presents the Blackbirds and their 50th anniversary tour. Tickets available at the Masonic Temple box office or online at boxofficeticketsales.com. The Blackbirds are coming to the Masonic Temple in Detroit on July 14th at 7 p.m. Presented by your #1 streaming station for jazz and R&B, WJZD Radio Detroit. There's jazz all over the city of Detroit, and this summer it's heading south. It's the Downriver Motor City Jazz Series. BAMCon Entertainment presents the Downriver Motor City Jazz Series at John Dingle Park, 4459 West Jefferson Avenue in Ecorse, Michigan. It's live jazz Saturday, June 3rd with the Detroit RSVP All-Stars. On June 10th, it's Dwayne Parham with Eric Watson. And on June 17th, it's the Kenneth Gill Ensemble. For more information, go to motorcityjazz313@gmail.com in partnership with the Ypsilanti Jazz Fest, sponsored by Downriver Community Federal Credit Union, Ecorse Public Schools, Downriver Bar and Grill, The Rollercade, All Season Lawn and Landscaping, BAMCon Entertainment, KC Cigars, AAA, Lions Club International, and WJZD Radio Detroit. It's the John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023. This year's lineup is bigger and better than ever before, featuring jazz, funk, and soul. Lynn Roundtree, Norman Brown, Alexander Zanjik, Alex Bouillon, Gerald Albright, Tim Bowman, Paula Atherton, Dwayne Parham, and of course, John E. Lawrence. It all happens at Ford Lake Park, 9075 Huron River Drive, Ypsilanti, Michigan, from 7 until 9 p.m. It's Jazz by the Lake for 10 weeks straight. The John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023, starting June 30th through September 9th. Every Friday, parking is just $5. The John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023. Don't you dare miss it. This message is for the guys, the type of man that makes a statement without saying a word. It's all about the way you dress. The City Warehouse is the place for real men who know style, from the casual to the boardroom to a formal evening out. The City Warehouse has what you need to make a statement without saying a word. The City Warehouse, 22851 Greenfield Road in Southfield. Call 248-569-8888. And when you've got the outfit just 3 doors down, step into style to purchase shoes made specifically to pair with your outfit at Kingsman Shoes. All of your favorite styles, from the softest calfskins to the finest reptiles. The Kingsman has it all. The Kingsman Shoes at 22755 Greenfield Road, just 3 doors down from the City Warehouse. Both stores open at 10 a.m. Friday and Saturday and 11 a.m. till 6 Monday through Thursday. Make a statement without saying a word. The City Warehouse and the Kingsman Shoes in Southfield, Michigan. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. Good morning, Adrian. L.J. Reynolds with us this morning, watching. Good morning, L.J. Thank you so much for watching us. I'm going to talk to my tech and get a split screen in here so I can have our guests come in. And, you know, I don't know. L.J. might be sitting in here in his pajamas. I don't know. L.J. says, rest in peace, Tina Turner. And we did acknowledge her by playing some of her songs on the next day after she had passed away. The queen of rock and roll she was, and we'll miss her greatly. Also, Tiffany says that she finds it sad that this is a topic. Relationships should have balance when women should offer and take him out, plan a date, and pay. I truly agree to that, Tiffany, but do you believe that there are some women out there who actually believe it's the man's duty to pay for the meal every time they go out to eat? Now, these are the same women who don't really care if it's a fine dining establishment or if they ask you, do you want fries with that? They don't care as long as they're eating, but come on, y'all. Y'all got to take some of the stress off of the guys, give them a break sometimes. Okay, so I got to lean toward the 50-50 rule on this one. All right, initially, when you're just meeting, okay, guys, pick up the tab, first 2, 3, maybe 4 times. All right. And then, ladies, she'll be like, hey, no, I got you this time, okay? Deborah says, if he's paying for dinner and drinks, I take care of the other expenses, such as valet, waitresses, or hotel staff. You just let me know where you're going. Denise Brooks says, I think it depends on how long you've been together and where you both are with your finances. We can't assume the other has money, but that should have been established before. If you don't have any money, you probably don't want to say, no, I can't go out this weekend, baby. So we're going to take a pass on that. Tyrone says, in marriage and in committed serious relationship, there is no question that you should share the load and take care of each other. In every aspect, that includes sharing the bill from time to time. Adrian says, shall I say the man I date? Corey says, it's my duty to please the behave. Tiffany says, no one person wants to feel like a cash cow, man or woman, which takes us back to that situation we discussed last week when the man allowed his girlfriend and her daughter to move in, and since her father was MIA, he paid for her college, her new car, and was paying for her wedding until he found out that she had her biological dad walk her down the aisle. No man wants to feel like an ATM. Thank you, LJ. LJ says it should be common etiquette, and very true. I'm sorry, I'm kind of going past Adrian. Tyrone says, oh, absolutely. There are women out there that feel that way. You're absolutely correct. But in honor of my man, my roller skating at Northland partner, one of the guys that I wish I knew how to do those moves when they was on stage, and I really, really wanted to know back then who was making them damn suits. My man LJ, this is one of my favorite songs that you have a party in. These are the Mighty Dramatics on WJZD Radio, Detroit. Have mercy. I had to start my Wednesday morning like this. Anywhere. See, I had to change directions when I found out LJ was watching this morning. Because this is one of my all-time favorite dramatic songs. I can go on and on and on. Now, LJ, I don't know if you knew about this, but we did a Monday Morning Jazz Artist Review on the dramatics of last month. And we played all of your hits. And I saved this one for last because it's my favorite. It's called Door to Your Heart. WJZD Radio Detroit.com. Tell them about it. Where is it?
In the corridor.
Where?
On a wall.
Is it?
Underneath the staircase.
Maybe in the hall.
In the hall. On a hook. Behind the door. In the closet. On the floor.
Talk to him, LJ.
In the cupboard. On the shelf. In the basement. In the dark. Oh, anywhere.
This is for my man.
See if there's
LJ,
a place
we appreciate you.
in your heart.
We thank you for all that you've given to us, like this song.
Continue
LJ this morning.
swing open.
Thank LJ. I missed the show at the casino a couple of last month. Our thoughts and prayers do go out to Daryl E. Smith.
So that
This is a phenomenal song.
come on in.
See, they don't make songs like this anymore, LJ. They don't write songs with so much depth, so much meaning. Songs that draw at your emotion. This song takes you down on a tour in the home of your heart. You see what I'm saying? Never has there been performed a song such as this. Well, good morning, Snook City. Now, can you give me your real name? Open it up now.
In the corridor, on the wall, underneath the staircase, in the hall.
Sing it with me, everybody. On a hook.
Behind the door, in the closet, on the floor.
Okay, let's get back to our hot topic. Tracy says, treat her like a lady, and a man's blessings should overflow.
Come on,
It's our favorite song, Mommy.
yeah. In the basement, in the
But
door.
the question is, if you're dating someone, is it okay to ask them to cover the bill, or should you even have to ask?
Won't you see that? Just
Always know that I'm going to come prepared.
in your
But it would be nice that if I don't even have to ask you, because you know that I've been taking care of it, all this time. Say, baby, I got this. Grand risings to you, J Square. I saw you earlier. It's just about, I've been caught up. Question number 2. Let's lighten things up a little bit. Now, for married couples and for couples that have been together for a long time, this is a question that actually is kind of curious to me. If you and your better half have been arguing, is it still okay to have sex? I guarantee you won't be mad after that, unless you really screwed up. These are 2 questions that were proposed by Cristobal Flores. These are not Don questions. If you and your better half have been arguing for the past couple of days, is it still okay to get your groove on? I know some eyebrows are going up. Yeah, I asked the question. We all grown here. Don't be acting all brand new. Yeah, you have sex too. But is it okay, after an argument? J Square said yes. Phenomenal Mommy agrees. Yes. It's like that. You won't be. Adrian said, best makeup ever. Have mercy. Oh, my shout outs to go. That's my tribute to LJ. It's summertime. I guarantee you won't be mad at your spouse very long, especially if you do it the right way. Fellas, if you screw up, take a full-fledged, full-body exploratory from the top of her head to the bottom of her feet, and I need you to cover all places in between. I guarantee that's going to be a short argument if you're doing it right. Derek said, a lot of babies are made due to makeup sex. I was mad at you before. Then we had sex, and then little Bobby came along. CC Ryder, after you both calm down and talk it out, best sex is the best. Makeup sex is the best. Barbara Frazier. Now see, Barbara, a church-going woman. Hallelujah. Barbara, the second hot topic question. If you've been arguing with your partner, is it still okay to have sex? I mean, if you one hit wonder, you know, that's going to be compounding the argument. So I need to know from a church woman, Barbara, care to expound on this? Yeah. I got one more question, and then we're gonna bring it, because I got so many questions, you guys. You guys really showed up and showed out, and I really appreciate all the response that we got. So, is it still okay to have sex if you're in the middle of a heated argument? Now, I'll be honest with you. If my woman cheated on me or something like that, I better really be intoxicated, you know, and then maybe, you know. Depends on the argument and if the right name was called. Barbara says sex is sex. You get it. You better get it when you can. I swear, some of you people need a show. And Deborah said it depends on if the right name was called. Have you ever called the wrong person's name during sex? Out loud? See, I'm going to be frank with you, ladies. If the guy calls you baby all the time and say, oh, girl, and says everything but your name, same thing for you guys. That happened to me once. I didn't say it, she did. I'm like, baby, wrong fella. It just ruined the whole mood. You say the wrong name, the whole vibe, the whole stroke, everything changes. Yep. She actually called the wrong name out. I'm like, B, please. I'm done. Yeah. It happens, hey. I ain't gonna lie to you. I told y'all I was gonna never lie to you. This is a classic I was telling you about earlier. This record started it all. For Fresh Prince, Jazzy Jeff. This record has been sampled so much. This is the Rise and Grind. Oh yeah, I got you guys want another question? I got another question. All these questions came from Cristobal Flores. He does stand up, and when he goes live, I'm gonna have you guys go. We all gonna get together and go support this man. He also works in the plant. He's married, and he does stand up. And I have to add this because one question that he did ask, the first one, I couldn't tell you guys. It was funny, and I'm gonna tell you in a minute anyway. But he's a white guy. I think he got a black spirit. You know, there's some black in there somewhere. It's the truth. Once you meet him and once you go hear him do his stand-up. J Square said if you've been married or dating long enough, you'll piss each other off at some time. Yeah, it's part of it's par for the course. Okay, I got two more questions. I'm going to give you one more question, then I'm going to give you the first question that Chris wanted me to ask. Okay? The next question is, why do women think it's a sensitive subject to ask them to start exercising? Ladies, can you expound? I'm going to repeat that. Why do women think it's a sensitive subject to ask them to start exercising? That's got to be a married person question, you know? Because a single man ain't going to ask his woman that. Like, baby, you get a little pudgy there, you know? Look what I bought you, some brand new Nikes. Time to do it. I like to lead by example personally, you know? And that's why I carry my butt to the gym. Because, come on, let's keep it real. If you've been with a person for a long time, what's up, Big Anthony? Headed to Galveston? All right, I know you and Derek gonna get in a lot of trouble. Y'all behave. Deborah said that's the topic that starts the argument. And see, if you've been together for a while, and if y'all getting shall we call it portly. If you're doing it together, and because some women think that they're cute, rather whether they're 100 pounds or 300 pounds, society has them all thinking like that. To me, it's a image of self. However you feel best, and what is best for you in terms of your health, then go with it, baby. Because nobody want a stick but a bird. Nobody want a bone but a dog. He's saying that like some men aren't sensitive about that too. You're exactly right. Patricia she's checked it out both ways. That's a two-way street. This is when Don puts out the disclaimer, these questions ain't me. And that's right. These are all Cristobal Flores. Go check this man out. He is hilarious. But I mean, if somebody told me, nobody, put it this way, no one had to tell me. I just looked in the mirror and didn't like what I saw. So I changed it, and I feel better about me. Now, if you feel better being in the shape of a circle, that's fine. That's good for you. I do advise be conscious of the health concerns. It's a lot of stress on your heart, your lungs. You're always sweating. If you got to rock twice to get up, you need to at least look at it for what it is, okay? You're welcome. Now, I mean, I'm not making fun of anybody's overweight because I've been overweight. Do you believe when I lived in Houston, I weighed 247 pounds. I now weigh 188 pounds. Okay? Yeah, I'm rolling it out today. Frankie Beverly and Mays, Joy and Pain. Here we go. Welcome to Wednesday. Now, I got to go back to the first question that Chris wanted me to ask you guys. Okay. His question, what did I do with it? He said, what is with white people's obsession about tanning all the time? Because why is it that white people want to be brown in the summertime and it's okay to go back to being white? And he said the reason why is because they want to be black until they're confronted by the police. And I thought that was hilarious. Deborah said, no, that it could be a low chair if you have to rock. That's why I'm not getting any of that Scandinavian or European furniture that sits real low. Because I'm slim and I still got to pop up. Also, don't forget long COVID and the stress it can put on you. No, I'm not buying that. That was his first question. But listen, guys, I got a bunch more questions. I do. Personally, I thought it'd be an interesting topic. I'm getting ready to change gears on you, so strap yourselves in. I thought it'd be an interesting topic if we could ask the question, did parents drop the ball on this generation? I mean, kids nowadays are either friends with their children, friends with their parents, or their parents are afraid of them. I mean, I have never been my mom's friend, and she'll tell you that. And if I ever thought I was, she was quick to show me how wrong I truly was. From that, I learned a few things, like respect, manners, how to articulate, how to pray, the importance of keeping a job. And she's not done teaching yet. So what do you think about that? Did parents drop the ball on this generation? Did this past generation over the past 10, 20 years, with the advent of the internet, figured it was easier to set the baby in front of a screen monitor and let him watch Disney instead of spending time with that child, getting to know that child. Eventually that child grew up, and if they're in their 20s and teens and 20s and some early 30s, I've seen, these little boys have not learned how to use a damn belt yet. Patricia says, yes, they did. I taught 5th grade this past Monday, and I had to send 15 of them to the dean's office. They didn't want to learn. One tried to jump on you. These are 5th graders? Good morning. Mr. Know-It-All with us. So did we drop the ball? And where did we drop it? Did we just say, screw it, I got so many things I know we all gotta pay bills. But that was your decision to lay down and have that child. That was not that child's idea. So you owe it to that child. Yeah, you gotta take a few moments for yourself. Yeah, you gotta get out and pay the bills, but that's part of being a parent, baby. And I know everybody can't afford daycare all the time, but no, I'm not talking about sending your child to daycare. On your day off, if you have a significant other, say, listen, baby, I'd love to hang out with you, but I got to spend time with Junior or little Susie here. You know, I got to keep this relationship strong and, unwavering throughout the rest of my life and throughout the rest of my child's life. I got to make sure that this child gets a quality education, has a relationship with God, knows how to articulate what they are feeling, knows how to understand it. And if they don't understand it, I don't want them to have to go to the internet. I want them to be able to come to me. And if I don't know, I'm going to sit down and learn it with them so we'll both be on the same page together. Am I right? So did we drop the ball on raising these kids? What the hell is the problem? And is it too late to fix it? It's never too late. Don't you ever give up on these kids. I got a young brother I see every day at work, and I'm so thankful. And does he comb his hair every day? Well, no, that's the thing the kids are doing right now. Does he pull his pants up all the time? Well, no, that's what the kids are doing right now. But I respect this young man because he comes to work every day. He pushes these people. He's one of those guys that you see pushing people around on the wheelchairs. And he's there every day, 17 hours a day. Phenomenal Mommy says today's parents spoil the child instead of raising the child. Hallelujah. That's why it's important to bring back the village to help our children in check, keep them in check. Do it out of love, not bad intentions. Amen to that one time. You got to know. We have to keep an eye on these kids. Are you looking at what your damn kids are doing out there, folks? They're going to gas stations and shooting people for no apparent reason. They're driving down the freeway and just, let's play, they got guns. What the hell is a kid doing with a gun? You know he has no CPL. And open carrying like they Jesse James, baby. And they will shoot you for no apparent reason. Barbara says, yes, they did. I'm still teaching youth wherever I go. I make them speak to me and make them hold the door for me. Ooh, that's why I love Miss Barbara. She like the sister I got a sister, but she the sister that's here. But we have to. Captain Fletcher, what's going on, my brother over in Las Vegas? Also, good morning to you, Sandy. Thank you so much for being with us, baby. Mr. Know-It-All says, I will spin the block again to make sure you're dead. I'm not saying, that's the wrong attitude. We can't have you out here trying to kill kids. No, that's not the message we're trying to convey, my brother. You can put a child in check. I will never put hands on anybody else's child. I'll try to talk to you. And if he listens, that's one thing. If he does not listen, I can only advise the proper authority. And I'm not saying I will go to the police. I am saying I will just what I said. I am only going to advise the proper authority, okay? And you have to understand that. Read into what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying. Good morning, Sandy Huntington. This is my own personal topic. I've been wanting to, spit this one for a while. Have we dropped the ball on these kids? Have parents, because you can't blame nobody but the parents. Yeah, and okay, if your parents are dead, or that's one thing. If they've gone on to glory, if they are unable. See, this is why it's vital that we go to church. And you introduce, I'm not saying all churches are, you have a hotline to God. You got that in your house. You got that in your heart. You can go in another room, shut the door, and get some quiet. I want you to listen. Don't say a word. Get on your knees, close your eyes, and don't say nothing. focus on him. Focus and listen. Because when I say listen, because when you speak, then you're not listening. So keep your mouth shut and just listen to God around you. And believe me, it'll come out. Before you know it, you're going to start talking to him. And he's listening. And see, this is not only for parents, this is for single people or whatever stage of life you are in. That's what you have to start with. And you introduce that to your children. I mean, you don't want the other guy, not God, the other guy to come and take hold of your kids. You can look on the news and see what happens when you do that. I am so happy that my mom introduced me to God at a young age. I mean, I'm a God-fearing man, as is my mother, as are my brothers, as are all of my friends. And I promised God that He gave me this station that I would turn you guys on to Him as well. So do me one favor. If you don't do anything else today, at the end of this day, you can go to work. I know you got to go to work and all of that. Try praying. And then keep praying. And I want you to pray until something happens. And then when it does happen, pray some more. It's in the book. I don't make this stuff up. Gaston Brewer, what's up? Gaston, I cannot quote it better than Gaston Brewer just said. Teach them before the streets do. Yep. We gotta save them. I mean, we are here to love each other as we love ourselves. So we gotta save them, guys. Because that's what they're gonna be asking, and at the end of the day, I don't wanna go to jail. Should have not thought about that when you picked up the firearm. No greater one, absolutely, it's okay. You don't hold good stuff hostage over a disagreement. But it's better if you make up first. I think my messages are, you guys are receiving my messages at different times around the world. That's right. Teaching before the streets do. Yep. But that was my own personal topic. And who was the person that said it was illegal to spank your kids? Or should I say discipline them? Because a lot of them need some attention. Too many get sat in front of the screen and just the screen babysit your kids. I want to know who the jackass was that said, it's against the law. You have to reason with the child. The child is reasonable. That's bullshit. Did I say that? No. What's up, Vince? Sometimes you got to spank your kids behind, period. And if you start it early when they toddling, like when they snatch something from you, don't go, oh, that's cute. Smack their hand and be like, don't you do that. And it's only going to sting for a second. I promise you. Am I saying beat your kids down? Absolutely not. Am I saying leave marks on your child? Absolutely not. But after they get spanked, you got to sit down to them, because see, it's just not the spanking, and that's not just it. You have to sit down and explain to them why. The Bible, the funny thing about it is those same people that says that you got to reason with the child and it's the same people that go to church every Sunday, and yet they must not read that Bible, because the Bible tells you to discipline your child. Dad said, good morning, Dad. Dad said mine knew I'd F him up. Deborah said, it's truly sad. The drugs, the poverty, the lack of jobs right before the 20th century. Most of the children are with the grandparents, and they just don't have the energy to keep them in line. So the streets, internet, get them. This is what is produced. I can't accept that. I can't. Because this church is on every freaking single corner. See, there's more than just the library. You got libraries, you got churches, you got community centers. You can get, if you put them in front of a computer, why don't you sit there with them and type in, let's find something for you to do. And I don't mean sit on this computer all day. Let's go find something. Let's go find an activity. My mom kept us in activities. We was in boys choir, junior choir. My brother played basketball. I was in audio. I mean, There's more to it than sitting them in front of a screen. Oh yeah, Thad, you nailed it. These kids gonna look older than us when they get to be our age. Incidentally, Thad, if you're going back down to the DR, be careful. There are some concerns, some legal law concerns, and there's some trouble going on down there. Be advised. We've lost the art of community. Your parents and the neighborhood prepared you for the world you had to go into. You are the representation of the community. We have lost community. We need to bring back community. We need to actually, if you got some clowns on your street that think they thugs and they gonna take over your street, your block needs to come together and say, baby, not here. You see, you ain't paying nan dime in that house. You might pay in that shack over there, but I'm gonna tell you something. You keep that crap on the inside of that door, because the second you come out here, all of us neighbors gonna get with you. And you might have an AK, well, we got some guns too. And we got the law on our side. Let me tell you something about the law. Their arms are so long. You might run, but they gonna catch you. Tina Mokalate, good morning. We have 3 topics. You late. I got 6 minutes. Baby, where you been? So the last topic was, have we dropped the ball on the kids? Our kids. Have we dropped the ball on the kids this generation? I think we have. We're going to readdress this because I'm not through. We got a lot of stuff we need to talk about. For those with children and for those without, what can we do to assist? Like I said, I know a young brother who works at the airport, and he tries his very best. He pushing people around in their little wheelchairs, and he's making his money that way. But he's there every day, 17 hours a day. God bless him. With that, I'm going to let you guys go. My children got disciplined, and they did chores daily. They need to do chores, whether they're disciplined or not, Barb. We're going to come back. Better late than never. It's only 5 minutes left in the show, Miss Webb. Thank you. We're going to come back and we're going to readdress this topic because I see we have a lot to say on it. More topics are to come, like generational wealth building, which I totally disagree with. And I'll tell you right when you come back. Ideas to solve homelessness. Is open immigration a good thing? How to stop kids from killing each other. That's part of what we're talking about today. Generational bullying. The best music decade. Customer service, young girls dating older men, deadbeat parents, and child support. Just a few of the topics we're going to get involved in as the weeks to come. Listen, guys, I'm going to leave you with this. I want you to go out today and be better than you were yesterday. If you see some kids walking around with their pants hanging and all that, don't take, boy, pull your pants up. No. Because they ain't going to listen to you. They feel that, there are enough millionaires and billionaire rappers out there that do the same thing, and they want to be like them. What you want to say, when you going to stop following the trail and learn to blaze one? We don't follow a path that someone else has made. We have to blaze our own trails. That's what made us great. That's what made a Harriet Tubman. That's what made a Martin Luther. That's what made a Frederick Douglass. That's what made a Barack Obama. So don't tell me about what a millionaire rapper with some bling bling on that ain't even his, that he only got on for a television camera, is doing right now. Tell me what you are going to do that makes you stand out be above and beyond the rest. Now you can pull up your damn pants and just tighten up that belt a little bit more. Go out and be better than you were yesterday. I'm challenging you. I want you to look out and don't criticize, don't judge no one. Because when you judge someone else, God judges you. So don't do that. J Square says, don't imitate, originate. That's right. We are here to blaze a trail. We are not here to follow a path. I want your mission today, as always, I want you to be such a great person today, such an amazing person today, that God himself looks down on you and smiles. And he is so happy that he fell in love with you and that he smiles. And you know he's got to be able to smile because he gave us one. And we are made in his image, so he's got a sense of humor and he knows how to smile. So our goal is to make him smile today. And also, I want you guys to be sure, if you can, come on down to John Dingle Park this Saturday and join me, Dwayne Parham, Eric Watson, the WJZD radio staff. We're all going to be there. It's free. Bring your folding chairs. Bring you something cool to drink. Okay? I'd love to see you. Showtime is at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We are going to have a great time. We had one last Saturday. We're going to have one this Saturday. And then after that, the WJZD Radio concert debut with the Blackbirds, July 14th. I want you to be there too. Our tickets should be going on sale this Friday, so I want you to be sure and get your tickets as soon as they go on sale. Listen to the station. We'll tell you when. Look at my Facebook page. Look at Corey's Facebook page, Jay Square's Facebook page, Kyle's Facebook page. I could go on and on and on and on. But we want to see everybody in that concert. You was there last Saturday. How come you ain't come speak to me? Oh, that's -5 cool points. Delmar Blanks, my man, 100 grand. Delmar, if you don't have to work Saturday, come on out. John Dingle Park. See, Delmar only take off for good reasons. He make $500 an hour. I want you to go out there and make it a good day on purpose and do it with authority. I'll be back with you Friday. Just a warm-up show for the Saturday event. Coming up next hour, music from Stanley Clarke, Eric Gale, Kim, Freddie Hubbard, Bob James, Tina Marie, Peter White, and Roy Ayers. Funk Wars, August 18th, Tangent Gallery. What day is August 18th on? Is that like on a Saturday? If it's Saturday, I can make it there. My brother. That was the man who was cutting my hair when I came up with the idea for this station. Sitting right in his basement. Patricia, I want you to go out and make it a great day, dear. You too, Sandy. Me and Sandy go so far back. My mom and her mom used to work together, and we went to school together. And we didn't find out till after graduation, I think it was. It's going to be a great day. We're going to make it so. I'm praying for you. I thank God every time I think about you. I really do. You guys have been so great to this radio station, and you've been supporting it. You've been sharing it with your friends. You know, I can't thank God enough for you, and I'm going to keep thanking him for you. Remember to make each and every day count. Pray on it. And also remember that we WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Stay with us all day. Music gets better. Oh, yeah, tonight, 8 p.m., Prince Tribute. Also in Prince Interview with Electrify Mojo at 9. Right here on WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Make it a great day. Thanks for watching.